Welcome to the weather forecast for the week beginning Wednesday, January 19th. January is passing quickly. I'm Chief Meteorologist John Ensworth for Longmont Public Media. Tuesday, the 25th, will be our third quarter moon. Got to go out in the early morning sky to see that. Looking at drought conditions statewide, things are getting better. So take a look at the mountains, especially here where we have some moderate drought, and now it's only abnormally dry. We also lost a chunk of extreme drought right along I-25 here and back down to severe drought. So yep, we've had some moisture and it's showing up in the data. Similarly, nationwide, take a look at the decrease of drought conditions in the west. A little worse in the Texas Panhandle area, but it's definitely, we've seen a change in the overall pattern. Of course, the east is still doing quite well. With all these repeated East Coast snowstorms, I imagine this drought stuff will vanish quickly. Taking a look at our snowpack for the past month, mid-December, we're way below normal. A week later, we were back up to normal, above normal, and now we're much above normal. So the snow keeps falling in the mountains. It is just good news all around. But precipitation for the last 7 days was pretty light. Nothing happened from Fort Collins down to North Denver. They did see a band of pretty good moisture just southwest of Denver in the Palmer Divide, Colorado Springs. Hey, so the current weather, as I record on Wednesday, we've had a freezing rain event in the morning. Very, very little lift, very little moisture, but the atmospheric temperature profile was just right that the stuff came down super cooled. I mean, it's below freezing but still liquid, and freezing on contact on everything that it touches. That's going to change over to a light snow in the afternoon and fade away at night, but it's such a low altitude phenomena that not much is showing up on radar or anything. It did make for an exciting commute, that's for sure. So there's a trough that's doing that, creating the upslope. And here's the snow conditions just to the east side of the front. With that front spreading down into the south, there's still a lot of heat and moisture coming off the ocean down here, so they have a slight risk, marginal risk in Texas over to Alabama. That decreases to the Gulf on Thursday, and then just Florida on Friday. For Friday PM is our next storm. We have another low coming down. The big pattern we'll see in the animation is this giant ridge is pulled a little bit further west, and that's allowing more of these to swing through. So you can see some snow around us along I-25 and in the mountains on Friday. Tuesday is our next trough, really stretched out, elongated thing here, and some more upslope snow right there. So over the next 10 days, we have pretty good precipitation chances on Wednesday, really good on Friday, and then scattered Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Temperatures are kind of level at the moment. Normal temperatures are 44 for a high, 17 for a low, and the daily temperatures are kind of bouncing around inside normal, so nice. Here we go for the next 10 days. You can see the ridge kind of throwing lobes through, but then in comes the trough. The main ridge is staying way out west. That really digs down to the desert southwest. That's our Friday system. It's too far south to bring us anything over the weekend, but keeping us cool. Northwest flow aloft. Then we come into Tuesday, another trough kind of carves in, and then heads on out. And Wednesday and Thursday next week, another little trough skirts past us. Some really powerful jet stream winds there. The ridge finally comes back to its long-term position over us by the end of the month. Again, all that cold air spreading down, just blasting through Texas and into Mexico. By Friday, it's pulling away. Things are warming up again. Saturday and the weekend look nice, cold in the mountains. A little cold air backs up in on Sunday. Really warm conditions coming over the ridge on Monday, and then Tuesday that next front comes down, kind of backs up into the mountains briefly, and then starts to flow on to the east as well. Haven't shown the precipitated water anomaly, but Greens are above normal atmospheric precipitation, moisture for this time of year, not precipitation. That leads to precipitation. But you can see with these lows, we are getting some nice blobs of moisture again. So it just isn't copious amounts of moisture, it's adequate amounts of moisture for some precipitation. So what precipitation? Well, that's really light stuff leaving on Wednesday, then Thursday into Friday. Here comes our next system. If there's only just more moisture here for it to act on, it'd be great. Here Saturday into Sunday, we're nice and dry, kind of under the influence of this high. Then coming into Monday, Tuesday, there's a little system coming through. Right, not very impressive at this time, but it's at least a couple days of chance of snow. So for the next 5 days, precipitation total, this is melted snow, whatever falls, 0.05 of an inch to maybe 1/4 inch. Over those same 5 days, about 1/10 of an inch up to, that's about an inch or two right along I-25, west of I-25. Better stuff in the higher elevations. Sort of a high peak down here, about 6 to 8 inches, southern mountains. Precipitation-wise, this makes me think we're going to get some just good old-fashioned rain. We have about an inch or two right around Boulder and Denver. So that's his precipitation. But there is the snow for it. If that turns out to be true over the next 10 days, if this Friday system is that significant, that's about 1 foot around Longmont, just under 1 foot in Fort Collins, 1.5 feet around Boulder, and west side Denver. So we're going to have to see. That could be amazing. So, the chances of precipitation got dropped by the computer right here at the end of the video. We're very cold at the beginning. We stay kind of chilly until early next week. Our Friday storm could be pretty significant, so I'm giving that about 70-80% chance of showers and about a 30% chance of showers on Monday and Tuesday. There, I can give it to you verbally. For frequent weather updates, local news, check out longmontleader.com. This has been Chief Meteorologist John Ensworth. Keep looking up.